OMG BBG! Yo BBGs, we back with another epic marathon battle.
So we have Variant Lucifer versus all the Beyblade Burst Sparking releases up to the Variant Lucifer release.
Yep, so you guys will be able to compare all of the previous releases against this new Lucifer Bey with that super special barrier gimmick. We even threw in that First Uranus with the recommended combo that was on the box. All of these Sparking Beys against Variant Lucifer. Before we get started with this epic marathon battle, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications. Thanks so much for the support, guys.
Let the battle begin. Alright, who is Variant Lucifer's first opponent?
We're gonna start from the very beginning. Let's do it. Super Hyperion. Man, if this is just like in the anime, Super Hyperion's gonna get wrecked. 3, 2, 1. Oh, good attacks.
Actually shielded me from those crazy attacks.
Oh, now we're getting some like layer on layer action here. Oh, dude, losing spin already.
Oh, Super Hyperion took that round.
That is the opposite of what happens in the anime. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
what the heck?
Slowed down like that.
It's the rubber blades hit the stadium.
But the blades did help like deflect some of the attacks so earlier.
3, 2, 1. Oh no, wasted a lot of the stamina there.
Oh, end game for Lucifer is like always an L.
Oh, that's rough.
Alright, so who's the next opponent?
Going down the list, King Helios.
All right,
now you'll do better.
Yeah, against a left spin, definitely will do better.
3, 2, 1.
The barrage.
That sound though, it's like, so entertaining hearing that every time.
Yeah, gonna slow you down, King Helios.
Oh. Equalizing a bit. Who's gonna last to the end?
Yeah.
Oh, and that was
Variant Lucifer.
For sure.
Man, against left spins, this guy is the bomb.
3, 2, 1. Oh. A big clash there.
Dude, it's so sick how it just deflects those attacks like that. And then I'm just like slowing you down.
Yo, legit, you can actually see those rubber blades like slowly flexing a little bit. And you can see that King Helios is like getting close to hitting your layer, but not quite. And now all my spin is gone.
There we go.
Variant Lucifer again.
Slowly killing you.
Next up, coach of the bombers, got Glide. Right spin stamina type, so hopefully Glide wins.
3, 2, 1.
No, I think that attack by the pocket, it was like really kind of like screwed you over there.
Yeah, Glide actually hitting pretty hard too.
Oh yeah, outlasted so easy.
Man, yeah, against right spins, Variant Lucifer just struggles. Let's try that again.
3, 2, 1.
Feels like
you're trying to get aggressive, but
Ragnaruk is actually big enough to actually hit my layer instead of hitting the rubber.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, dude, slam into the walls.
You hit the stadium so many times, the rubber slows you down. There's like no spin.
That was like my final hit. It's actually really interesting. Ragnaruk was actually tall enough and I guess wide enough to hit my layer. You could hear the plastic to plastic instead of the rubber sounds.
Alright, Brave Valkyrie. This is gonna be interesting. We got crazy rubber wings here.
Another right spin. Is Lucifer gonna struggle again? Alright, gonna rip as hard as I can. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa, crazy attack. But dude, your spin's gone. Whoa. Wow, those attacks were just like too intense.
I had hope in the very beginning. Let's try that again. Flare out. 3, 2, 1. Wait, what happened?
Why were you going so fast?
I don't know. I was trying to hide from you, maybe. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, deflected. It worked.
But when it's towards like the late game, I always lose against right spins for some reason. It's crazy. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, dude!
Instant death.
Your spin just disappeared.
3, 2, 1.
That's actually really funny.
It's like from 100% strength to like 0 in under a second. Man. 3, 2, 1. Once again.
You like wiped out and then lost all spin.
Not even. It was more like some reason the rubber just like I transferred all my spin to you or something. Like this guy's went to like death mode. 3, 2, 1.
Trying to chase you.
And I'm hiding.
Wow, I made it to the center first.
Okay, this will really prove the late game if Variant Lucifer
is good.
Is gonna
dying.
Yeah, so as expected, just died.
Oh wow. Next up, Curse Satan. 3, 2, 1. Both defense type moving around so much.
Satan versus Lucifer, and it's losing against right spins again.
Even Curse Satan wins in this matchup.
Wow.
3, 2, 1. Oh, you're trying to push me out there.
Yeah, man.
Dude, you used up all your stamina for that.
Oh, that was a good attack though.
3, 2, 1. Oh wow, that was a lot of attacks in the beginning.
And late game.
Yep. Cursing just stalling it out.
Legit, right now, it's losing against all right spins.
Alright, so now, time for you to shine. This is Mirage Fafnir in counter mode. You should be able to do pretty well against this.
Nice, finally.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, doesn't matter now. Late game, I'm gonna be winning. Lucifer's gonna take that last spin.
Yeah, it seems like the 2D chassis is just really good against like opposite spin opponents, but against the same spin, not so good.
Yep. That's why when we battled against Fafnir, won that round. That's why last time we battled against Fafnir and Longinus, this guy shined like crazy.
Yeah, it did pretty well. I'm gonna go into absorb mode, just test that out again, so you guys can see it. Round 2. 3, 2, 1. Made me scrape there.
You think you're the only one with rubber? Not anymore. Yep, it's so interesting to see Fafnir just like glide around that barrier. It's like the barrier is actually doing something. Okay, now it's starting to hit the layer.
Yeah, that rubber's gonna help you out at the very end there. Yep.
Nice.
One against the stamina type. Alright, next up, Rage Longinus. So, we kind of know how this went last time. This was a tough battle for Longinus.
Yeah, the rounds are sick though.
3, 2, 1. So just like in the anime, those Rage Longinus attacks did not make it.
Okay, it just hit the layer.
You see, it tried so hard right there. And then they're gonna equalize a little bit here, and
it is Lucifer's win.
3, 2, 1. Oh, sick! I guess that can happen once in a while.
Yeah, the power of Longinus.
3, 2, 1. Oh.
It's like went from underneath.
Yeah, your rubber deflected all of that.
Oh, that was some pretty good knockback.
You almost knocked out Longinus. That was so close.
Okay, I'm not out of the stadium, so I'm gonna win this round.
Come on, let's go! Oh, hey, Longinus won! Barely, it's like half a rotation there.
Pretty rare.
That
I haven't
was
seen that
nice. This is such a sick matchup. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, come back.
Oh, ouch.
3, 2, 1. Oh, double hit.
No.
Yo, that first attack was pretty intense.
Can Longinus survive to the end?
Oh, that was like a draw.
Dude, that was so hard to tell.
You could tell that like Variant Lucifer was like winning towards the end, but then the equalization just made them draw. Okay, now our last Bey.
So for the very last matchup, we're actually going to put together First Uranus with the recommended combo that was on the box, and we'll see if it can stand up to its successor.
1D and wheel.
Yeah, and then also Mobius Driver. It's gonna be interesting.
All right, let the battle begin. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's Redden's like new Bey versus old Bey. First Uranus versus.
First Uranus is gonna win, man.
Yo, how is that great? That's great. Okay, I guess you're right spin.
Still a right spin Bey.
Yeah, that is crazy. 3, 2, 1.
Oh!
I haven't seen a burst in a while.
Oh, wow! Good job, Variant Lucifer. Pretty much had no spin left, but this guy is not the tightest.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, yes! Now this is how First Uranus will win.
By spin finish.
Yeah, look at this. You're like out of stamina. Nice.
It's almost like my strategy, even though I'm a defense type, is like I need to hit you out like ASAP.
It's true.
With that shield. Come on, barrier, let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, dodged again. Oh. Your barrier pretty much retracted the whole way already.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's already like back to normal form.
And look at this Mobius, it's keeping me on the outside.
We haven't even touched it.
Yeah,
we're losing already.
Look at this.
Oh my god, are you gonna like... Oh, I just lost without a single contact.
That's so embarrassing.
Dude, it's like avoidance to the max.
The entire time. Look guys, you can win your battle against Variant Lucifer. You don't even need to touch him.
3, 2, 1.
Yikes.
Wow.
And that's the exact
Each part
opposite.
in individual pockets in this battle. So guys, that was Variant Lucifer, the super OP, well actually not OP, super hyped, very interesting Bey.
Yeah.
Against all the Sparking Beys out there right now.
Yeah, so these are all the Sparking Beys that came out before Variant Lucifer. But yeah, I say with a right spin Bey, your chances of beating Variant Lucifer is pretty high.
Does this make you guys want to buy Variant Lucifer if you don't have it already? Or do you think you want to skip on this guy? If you guys only watched our Rage Longinus and Fafnir battle, it was kind of one-sided, I guess, because both of those were left spin. But when you got battling against right spinning Beys, now you really see its true colors.
Alright guys, like this video, subscribe, and as always,
Geeks out!